just in case some weirdness happens, I should go into the submission zone now. I'm not sure if that'll matter, but I'll try it. Here, got names. Yeah, usually happens with people. Let's see here. I don't have to be concerned about the structure. Week 4, assignment 3. Today's date, July 30th. Or is it due tomorrow? No, it's due today. Okay, July 30th, blah, blah, blah. All of that. I still need that third reference for minimum credit. That's working a lot for minimum. We have instead not even they are faced blah 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 14. Where's that when I get that picture from? Yeah, this is going to change something a bit here. Mm, blah, blah, blah. Probably children overwhelmed, dysfunction, and without resources. Seek help or safe haven instead. Adult criminal justice system. Severe offense. Harshness available sentences. That's a good one right there. Though it's going to change the placement of my picture. I might even wind up having to take it out. Now, what is this? Yep. Well, that's one thing. I don't have to worry about time anymore. Either I have plenty of time or it's too late. I'll hope for the first one. Well, I won't hope either way. I'll just do what I'm doing and see what happens. But at least I might be able to put in more than just 3 references. Equal justice incentive. Not incentive, initiative. Um, hmm. Let me see. First, I need to make sure I can get a good reference off of it. It is a good one, but can I use it? I mean, does it give me the people who wrote this? I really don't like it when they don't say who wrote stuff. That is so annoying. But I'm supposed to know who wrote it. Yeah, well, I guess I'll just find another reference. What individual person wrote this? Or persons? Ejai. What do they call it? Let's see. Introduction. They're telling me why do they do that? Someone goes through all this effort and they won't even acknowledge them with a name. Those are the sentences imposed on these children were mandatory. The courts could not give any consideration to the child's age or life history. Some of the children were charged with crimes that do not involve homicide or even injury. Many were convicted of offenses where older teenagers or adults were involved and primarily responsible for the crime. Nearly two-thirds are children of color. I guess it makes it easy to paint them with the same brush. Let me see here. Right question. Why did the prosecutors even pursue charges against them? because they could get a conviction. Let them commit their own crime. Anyway, let me see here. If they need guidance to do it, apparently they aren't acting as an adult. That's an easy one. Well, this one at least, I have a reference. And it's almost saying the same thing, so whatever. I'll go with that. The citizens is imposed. Now, how can I write it in? Okay, we're talking about mandatory sentencing. The basic court system in which children are usually tried, blah, blah, blah. I haven't got enough references for anybody. Are faced, well, are faced with full force of the adult penal system without ever having learned about it in school. Oh, waivers. Okay. In some cases are mandated to be sent to the adult system without having been reviewed. An adult system which in turn has mandatory sentences which avoid any consideration for their age or maturity. Wait a minute. Where does this without come from? I messed up. But some cases are mandatory and they're going to be sent to the adult. Oh, okay. Without having been reviewed for a waiver. That's not needed. Not system. According to my reference, Brian A. Stevenson, the executive director of according to what? That's weird. Brian A. Stevenson. Date this thing. Oh, tell me you put a date in that. You don't have to have the date, but not having the date is an unnecessary annoyance. There's bound to be a date here somewhere. How could they go through all this effort and not put the date? Simple. Because when they did it, it was today. It was this year. It's current. It needs a date. I mean, everyone knows it's today. No. That's probably not it. Let's see here. But I don't see. Oh, there we are. Blind. What time I see? Okay, 2007. Oh, 2007. Put this like this for now. Getting in my way. First, let me see here. I have moved everything around. executive director of, I'll put this all there. I could put that in the other stuff. No, I'll put it here. Executive director of hmm, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What does EJI stand for again? Equal Justice Initiative. Equal Justice Initiative. EJI. First, I'll try putting the entire thing in it. That whole paragraph. Not the whole foreword, that would be ridiculous. Most citizens imposed children were mandatory. Court, the court could not give any consideration to the child's age or life history. Some of the children were charged with crimes that do not involve homicide or even injury. Many were convicted for offenses where older teenagers or adults were involved. Funny. If it had been something else, only the adult would have been in trouble for it. Some very obvious things. But in this case, somehow the child is an adult. I guess someone waved the magic wand or something and they became an adult. Just for the sake of trying and convicting and punishing. Everything else, they're still a child. At what point does that actually make sense? Okay, I'm being a bit much, but it's hard not to be. Let's see here. Sentences imposed on these children were mandatory. The court could not give any consideration to the child's age or life history. Some of the children were charged with crimes that do not involve homicide or injury. Many were convicted of offenses where older teenagers or adults were involved and primarily responsible for the crime. Nearly two-thirds are children of color. There is little effort to reform them in this system, but mainly the intent is intent. What? I'm surprised I would make a mistake like that. There's little effort to reform them in its system, but mainly the intent is to inflict punishment. I guess I can make this another one. Not only all of these cases, not all of these cases have been with violent crime. Oops. As stated above. So maybe a smallest public disorder, but still be placed in a permanent adult on a permanent adult record before the offender is even 14 years old. This is what we have done and are doing at this time. We have done, we're doing in our justice system at this time. And I'll just say justice. It still is a justice system, right or wrong. It is the function we have placed to do such things. But in this case, I'm saying it's not entirely correct. No need to take away its label, its justice system. And justice system. But then, of course, we have done wild-eyedly wrong things as a country. And yes, we is the word I choose to use. Now, now, Brian A. So-and-so. Actually, all that can stay there. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Do the references. Looks like the first should be last. Or is it the last first? Or is it by last name? B. Stevenson, executive, at. And this is called Cruel and Unusual. Sentencing 13 to 14-year-old children to die in prison. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? That's weird. I think I'll just type. Code children to die. Okay. That's 3. Now that I'm already way late, you know, now that this is entirely its own page, you know what I'm thinking? Why not? I would like to find out if this is an actual picture. Now, it most likely isn't. It looks staged. But if that kid was put in the adult penal system. Anyway, I call it child abuse. Where was I? Let me see. Here's something. I'll look for something. First, just in case. Oops. Something interesting I just learned about the internet a little while ago. What? Anyway. Why? Separate them where although that probably could go there. see. Try something here. Copy from whichever. Copy it from here. Let me see if I can find this image anywhere else. And yes, that background is changing much. So um, that's web shots. The old one. Oh, I guess the new one will do that too. But that's its own subject. Paste. Okay, I want to search for this picture. See if I can find it somewhere else. Search by image. You click this here, search by image. Upload an image. Desktop. Image. Children behind bars. Visually similar images. Let me see. Whoa, not very many. 22 pages. That's rare. Funny pigs. I guess I didn't realize that can happen for real. And let's see. Or didn't care. Sometimes websites like that just think of the joke. I say sometimes whenever I should re-edit that one. Let's see. All sizes. No, I'm not looking for pictures. I'm looking for web pages. Does anything give me more information? Maybe I should just try one of these pictures. No center. Well, law center. Population. Law center. Can you get involved? Let me see. Oh, that's the same thing. Yeah, I already have that one. See Program Act. Social change. Cruel sentencing, whether it's unusual or not. I don't know why they always go together. I mean, one might say, if you say, oh, unusual, well, we sentence everyone to this. Just because you sentence everyone to have their hand cut off doesn't change the fact that it's cruel. Just because you send everyone to prison without the possibility of parole, that, I don't know, steals a lunchbox. Doesn't mean that it isn't cruel. There's a difference between sentencing someone and it wind up being for life without parole and sentencing to have it without parole. The act of doing that says that you don't see them ever changing and you don't trust the justice legal system to realize that. So you're overriding all their judgments they may have 20 years, 40 years, or 50 years from now. with a little piece of legislation made before the fact. Hmm. I wish I can find a regular named picture. That's what I should do. I should look, see if I can find something. That would be a good one. Hmm. It's a page. International Juvenile Justice. Can I find a picture with a background story? Children behind bars. Children with mental illness, drug for being transferred to a juvenile detention center. Funny. And I'll read up. They're awaiting the default. Oh, that's that. Let me try here. Or any other place in the United States. Children behind bars. Uh, where's what would be a good picture? No, no. Hmm. Wow. I see these pictures work really well for this, but I need something for that. This is actually not a bad one. I just wish I knew the story behind it. Is it real? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that I know is real. Did they say that? Photographs of children with mental illness and drug addiction waiting for being. That's, I think, them. It is international too, so I might find something that's a different country. Uh, should stick with the U.S. Since I'm talking about the U.S. Posted by Juvenile Law Center. I guess I gotta put that. But no, I guess I'll just leave it blank. Oh, there's too much to look for another reference, but guess what? I guess this is that midnight thing kicking in. I need to upload this in some regard at least. After that, I can decide what to do. I do like that comment though. Posted by Juvenile Law. Though if I don't put a reference, what's the point? I'll leave it like this. I need to find more references. Yes, more references. But in the meantime,